back here with the category round on Silver Screen Test. Before the game started, the players pick the categories which they'll play. Each category has 4 parts worth 2 points each, and we'll go through each player 3 times. Your first category, Mike, and it is free movies. All these movies have the letters F-R-E somewhere in the title. An adult man uses amateur radio to communicate with his late father 30 years in the past.
Frequency.
Yes. This winner for Best Picture involved drug dealing and a chase scene beneath elevated train tracks.
French Connection.
Yes. A twisted take on Little Red Riding Hood, as Reese Witherspoon is a teen trying to reach her grandmother in Stockton, but Witherspoon is being pursued by Kiefer Sutherland as a serial killer, big bad wolf figure.
No answer.
No answer. That was a Freeway. Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis play mother and daughter who trade bodies in the remake of a film originally starring Jodie Foster.
Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday is right. That's 6, and that puts you up to 7. Adam, we've got James Bond songs, so identify these songs from those movies. Sung by Sheena Easton. It's the only instance where the title tune is sung by the artist on screen.
For Your Eyes Only.
Performed by Chris Cornell. It's the theme for the 2006 Casino Royale.
You Know My Name.
Yes. Shirley Bassey sang a James Bond theme 3 times. This was her second effort in 1971 when Sean Connery came back for the first time following George Lazenby.
Diamonds Are Forever.
Yes. And Madonna sang this title tune in the film where she also made a cameo as a fencing instructor.
Die Another Day.
That's correct. So you got all 8, and that should put you up to 13. 13 points total. Leo now. Best Supporting Actress nominees. I'll name the movie. You tell me the actress nominated for Best Supporting Actress from that film. Sideways.
Virginia Madsen.
Yes. Raging Bull.
I don't know.
That was Kathy Moriarty. 13.
Evan Rachel Wood.
Holly Hunter, actually. And Fried Green Tomatoes.
Sally Field.
No, that was Jessica Tandy. So you got 1 right for 2 points there. Degrees of Cary Grant. Mike, fill in the blanks as we connect the following actors to Cary Grant. Cary Grant to James Mason. Cary Grant was in Charade with Blank, who was in Bloodline with James Mason. No, that was Audrey Hepburn. Cary Grant to Johnny Depp. Cary Grant was in Father Goose with Blank, who was in Chocolat with Johnny Depp.
No answer.
No, that was Leslie Caron. You'll receive 2 points each for filling in blanks with movies as we connect Cary Grant to Orson Welles. Cary Grant was in Blank with Loretta Young, who was in Blank with Orson Welles.
No answer.
Either one.
Citizen Kane.
No, the Orson Welles one is The Stranger, and Cary Grant was with Loretta Young in The Bishop's Wife and Born to Be Bad. All right. Renee Zellweger quotes for you, Adam. I'll name one of Renee Zellweger's characters in a quote, and you identify the movie. Barbara Novak. And you think you could be comfortable in a position under a woman?
Bridget Jones' Diary.
No, that was Down with Love. Ruby Thews. My daddy, he'd walk 40 miles for liquor, but not 40 inches for kindness.
Cold Mountain.
Yes. Bridget Jones. You can't do this. I'm English and an award-winning journalist. Well, maybe not award-winning, but I have been to a lot of award ceremonies.
Bridget Jones as Edge of Reason.
Yes. May Braddock. Maybe I understand some about having to fight, so you just remember who you are. You're the Bulldog of Bergen and the Pride of New Jersey. You're everybody's hope and the kid's hero, and you are the champion of my heart, James J. Braddock.
Cinderella Man.
That's right. So you got 6 points and up to 19 there. All right. Leo. Freaks, the 1932 film. Who was the writer, director, and producer of Freaks, who directed the 1931 Bela Lugosi Dracula?
Ed Lugosi.
No, that was Todd Browning. The trapeze artist who marries Hans, the sideshow midget, has the name of what Egyptian queen?
Cleopatra.
Yes. Cleopatra attempts to poison Hans so she can run away with Hercules, who is what sort of a performer?
The Strongest Man.
Yeah. The freaks attack Cleopatra for betraying Hans, cutting out her tongue, gouging out an eye, and hacking off her legs. She is forced to perform as the human what?
The human with no limbs.
She's called the human duck. So you got 2 of them right for 4 points, and that gets you to 6. Medical conditions, Mike. What was the condition of retired Lieutenant Colonel Slade that required him to be assisted by young Charlie Sims in Scent of a Woman?
He was paralyzed.
No, he was blind. Jason Bourne has this affliction which drives most of the Bourne identity.
Amnesia.
Yes. Sam, the character portrayed by Natalie Portman in The Garden State, what does she have?
Schizophrenia.
She has epilepsy. And Ben-Hur's sister and mother.
Leprosy.
Yes, so you got 2 right. That's 4 points, and that puts you up to 11. Now, Adam, Charlie Chaplin movies. Name these movies Charlie Chaplin directed. Chaplin plays the father who tries to take his family on an outing in their Model T, but later ends up on a boat. What's the movie?
I don't know.
That's called A Day's Pleasure. A scene where Charlie kicked an immigration officer in this movie was used as evidence that he was anti-American and forced him to leave the United States.
Modern Times.
That was The Immigrant. The tramp is fleeing police, and a ringmaster hires him as a janitor to always be at the center of the action. What's the movie?
The Circus.
Yes. And in this sound film, he played the dual role of a Jewish barber and Adenoid Hinkle, an obvious parody of Adolf Hitler.
The Great Dictator.
That's correct. You got 4 right. That puts you to 23. And Leo, movie terms. A mask to shield the camera from light or a circular disc like the one used to create the Hollywood effect at the back of this set. Do you know what that's called?
Silopharam.
The answer is a gobo. A scene taking only a few seconds at most, showing how bystanders, such as an audience or maybe the other person in the conversation, are feeling at the developments which have just occurred.
B-roll.
I'm looking for the reaction shot. Yeah. The opposite of natural light.
I don't know.
Artificial, man-made light. And then the abbreviation CU stands for this type of shot where an actor's face fills the screen. CU.
CU. Cut.
Close up.
Close.
All right, so that'll end the category round. We'll have a category question for you at home, so stay tuned.